Alright, this is the Frankfurt and Freiburg defensive review. Let's get right into it. So, before we start, there's a few pre-match notes. Freiburg were 4 points from the relegation zone before this game, so they're in a relegation battle. And Freiburg were 13 points from the relegation zone and 16 points from a European place, so they're about mid-table. So to start this off, we'll start off with Frankfurt. So in the first 10 minutes, Frankfurt started this match quite poorly. They're on the back foot. They were conceding a lot of shots, and the defensive shape was really poor. Which is unsurprising that they conceded the first goal in the 28th minute. It was an attacker that cut inside, and the shot got deflected into the back of the net. For the second goal Frankfurt conceded, it was actually in the second half. And it was from a free kick actually. So the ball gets crossed in, and the ball gets headed into the back of the net. The this goal scorer wasn't picked up fast enough, so he actually had enough space to actually get ahead onto the ball and direct it. Which is actually hilarious because at this point, Frankfurt were completely dominating the game. So the fact that they conceded a free kick and they conceded from that is just funny. Anyway, so the third goal was actually conceded just 2 minutes later in the 69th minute. And it was actually a through ball which took the whole defense out. And obviously the attacker calmly finishes past the keeper. So that's about it for Frankfurt. Now we'll go on to Freiburg. So the first 10 minutes, Freiburg they started the match quite well. They're on the front foot, putting pressure on Frankfurt. So the defense didn't really have to do anything in the first 10 minutes. There was a couple of shots that did go their way, but the goalkeeper wasn't really troubled. So yes, that was fine. But they did concede a goal in the 35th minute from a mistake. So I think one of the defenders actually slips over, lets the attacker get into the box, has a shot, goalkeeper parries it straight into another attacker, and he finishes for the first goal. So I think this goal was more the goalkeeper's mistake, but the defender slipping over didn't help. For the second goal they conceded, it was actually in the second half. And this is actually a really bad mistake because the defender he was actually shielding the ball, so the ball came to him. It was in the box, and I think he was actually shielding it so the goalkeeper could actually grab the ball. But the goalkeeper was like a certain distance away, so he couldn't get to the ball in time. And one of Frankfurt's attackers managed to get a foot onto the ball, and it just goes into the back of the net. So a shocking mistake, and it was just really, really bad. The third goal I conceded just comes 3 minutes later, and so I think it's a cross. Yeah, a cross just comes into the box, and a player ghosts in on the right side of the box, and he finishes past the keeper. Could anything been done about that goal? Maybe. I guess one of the defenders didn't see the attacker coming behind him, so he couldn't actually react to it. And the goalkeeper, you can't really blame the goalkeeper because the goalkeeper, his positioning wasn't bad. So I don't know. I just don't blame the goalkeeper. So that's about it for the goals. Anything else to mention? Actually, it's funny because both these teams were really inefficient going forward. So more so Frankfurt, like every time they went forward, basically Frankfurt should have scored a lot more goals in this game. Which leads me to believe that the goalkeeper was actually man of the match because he made a ton of saves in this game. It was absolutely ridiculous. But at the same time, Frankfurt were really poor in front of goal, so I know it could go either way. I guess both defenses were pretty bad actually. They both conceded 3 goals, so not too good. Um, Anything else? Yeah, Frankfurt could have scored 5 or 6 goals, maybe more than that. Yeah, it was interesting actually. Like, I don't know how Frankfurt went 3-0 down. I mean, 3-1 down. They were on cruise control throughout like most of this match, but I don't know, a couple of bad mistakes and they're 3-1 down. They did come back, but yeah, I mean, just really awful defensively. You can see why they're in a relegation battle because this was just some awful stuff. Um, yeah, I think that's about it though. Yeah, enjoy.